Today we are celebrating
10 years in Europe.
10 years. Woo! What is the the confetti and they have these, the little one that you.
Yeah, no, I don't.
No. All right, but we are really happy with that, and we chose this date to begin our channel,
Couplespreneur.
That's it. Yes, the idea with this channel is to bring value to couples and want to move abroad, the ones that don't have the courage or the stones, as we learned here, to come because they think that it's too difficult.
To push them to buy a flight and come to Europe straight away.
Straight away, yes.
It's good. The life here is very good.
Very, yeah, but it's not easy. Not at all.
Not easy, but it's, I would say
worthwhile.
It's easier than in Brazil.
It is much easier than in Brazil, of course. So if you are struggling back in Brazil, you can struggle here, but we know with the assurance that you are gonna get it, right?
No one makes overtime.
There's no
every
overtime
day.
Unless you are an entrepreneur.
Actually, there is overtime.
The normal work hours.
No, the name, the thing
Oh yeah, if there's a name, there's a thing, right? Yeah, of course.
that exists, but no one does that.
Yeah, it's when I was back in Brazil 10 years ago, I always remember. I remember like people saying, the European style, the French style, the Italians do this, the British people they have the 5 o'clock tea, it's like that. So it's fine, it's about what is good for you first, and later you think about your obligations, work obligations. But that doesn't mean at all that Europeans, they don't work. They do work a lot, but they are more precise, they are more organized than the Brazilians. You know what I mean? That's the truth. Yeah.
The rest of the life is more important than the work.
Yeah. The so-called.
That's how it works here.
Life
You work
balance,
from
yes.
9 to 5, and your life before and after is very important.
That's it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's why they have big families, many kids.
You have family. You have to enjoy yourself. Go to the park, smell the grass, and that's it.
That's it. Yeah, that's true. And many things that we used to hear in Brazil, to listen about, to hear about Europe, they're not true at all. Because say, if they value the life balance, and they value the park that they can go after during the summer after work, and because of that, people believe that they don't work as much, and you won't need to work here. That's not the truth. No, of course not. So what I used to tell people is that if you are in a country such as Brazil, that you put for your employer 10 hours a day, you gotta come with this energy and this will to work to Europe. And then you might think things like, I don't have a visa. How come am I gonna work there? There are countries such as Ireland that are going to enable you to entitle you to work.
Not only Ireland, because he came with work permit to
That's
work
true,
in
yes.
Belgium.
Yes.
So if you want and you try, you get it.
It's about exposing yourselves, guys. You have the skill set, and Europe needs people, needs talent. They have over 200,000 open positions only in IT. And IT is only the third biggest industry. You have health and civil engineering. So on top of those things, buildings everywhere. They need nurses and doctors anywhere. So it's a land to explore, guys. So if you are struggling there with the will to come, but you don't have the courage,
we are here to give this.
So
to show that it's good to live here. It's possible to get a work permit to chase your place here.
Absolutely, that's totally what Thalita just said. But you might think you are gonna need tips, because you don't want to spend 10 years like we did, or maybe less than that, for you to see if this is going to work for you. So we can always get the help from people who already did it, get the advices, and then you can do the same, exactly the same, because it's like a path, it's a recipe. You can do the steps, and the steps will take you there, like a baking a cake, So that's why we are here for. So we are gonna do this every week, and we are gonna throw at you many tips that are gonna help you succeed abroad, or help you have the courage to come abroad, whether you need a work permit, or coming to study, or for an employer already, or to become an entrepreneur, you have a business idea. And also there are many things that we'll be discussing in this channel.
Yes.